Man United recently signed Van De Beek on a 5-year deal from Ajax for a reported £40 million. The player is currently on international duty with the Netherlands, so hasn't had a chance to travel to Manchester, but has already received a warm welcome from the Manchester United players via social media. The reason for the number 34 request. The club had an idea that Donny Van De Beek would want to wear the number 34 shirt, so when he signed, Dean Henderson, who the number was already assigned to, was happy to oblige as he didn't have any real attachment to the number anyway. Donny Van De Beek, on the other hand, does have a very emotional attachment to the number. His good friend Abdelhek Nouri used to wear this number at Ajax. Nouri collapsed in a game against Werder Bremen and was in a coma for nearly 3 years. Van De Beek himself said of Nouri, "He had a heart attack and he's a good friend of mine, and I'm really close with his family and his brother is one of my best friends, and I talk a lot with them. So I decided to take his old number on my shirt. I want to get good memories with this number." Here's hoping Van De Beek does indeed do his friend proud and have many good years wearing this number at Old Trafford. Van De Beek's amazing stats. When we look at the past 3 seasons, Van De Beek has either scored or assisted 49 times in 91 league appearances. When compared to the current Man United squad, only Bruno Fernandes with 82 goal involvements and Marcus Rashford with 52 goal involvements have more. Of course, scoring and assisting in the Premier League is more difficult than the Dutch league, but still a great indicator of his desire to be involved in attacking third. For Ajax, Van De Beek enjoys getting into the opposition's box, and over the last 3 years, only 2 players have registered more touches in the opposition's box than Van De Beek, whereby he had 489 touches. For comparison, no United player managed more touches, with only ex-Man City midfielder David Silva passing him in this metric when we look at Premier League midfielders. His attacking traits have been likened to current Chelsea manager Frank Lampard, with Steve McLaren saying, "Van De Beek is exactly like Frank Lampard in his heyday. He gets into the box, scores, assists, his goal record of 1 in 3 is fantastic, he's an excellent player." He's a little bit similar to Fernandes, but I think Fernandes has got that pass that where Van De Beek is in the box, Fernandes will pick him out. On another positive note, Van De Beek has won the most penalties in the Dutch league since 2018. I can imagine Bruno Fernandes smiling when he finds out about this stat, whilst I can already hear the Twitter cries of Real fans as we win a couple of penalties every game. His girlfriend is Dennis Bergkamp's daughter. Donny Van De Beek's girlfriend is none other than Dennis Bergkamp's daughter, Estelle Bergkamp. She was born in London 1 year into her father's 11-year stint with the Gunners. It's fair to say if they do have any children in the future, the genetic makeup and football history from both parents is bound to lead to an exceptionally talented footballer. And who knows, maybe in 25 to 30 years time we might be making a video based around him or her. Upon the news of Donny's transfer to Manchester United, Estelle posted the following message on her social media account. "My love, I am so proud of you for everything you have achieved until now and for all that is to come. I will always be by your side and will always support you for you to succeed at your best. Can't wait to go back to England with you and live our dream. All my love." Playing internationally for Netherlands. On 14th of November 2017, Van De Beek made his senior international debut against Romania in a friendly match. Since his debut, he has been selected 11 times to represent his country, but as yet not scored. Netherlands generally play 3 in the middle, with De Jong and Wijnaldum first choice, with the other spot currently being rotated between Van De Beek, Atalanta's Martin de Roon and Brighton's David Pröpper. But with his big money move, getting more exposure playing in the Premier League, and generally developing with age, I wouldn't bet against him cementing his place in the starting lineup for Netherlands in the future. Quotes from famous people around the world on Donny Van De Beek. During Ajax's amazing Champions League run when they faced Tottenham, the then manager Pochettino said, "Van De Beek, nobody talks about him much, but he has a dynamic in the game. He gets behind Tadic, he arrives, he works, he scores goals. Logically, I love De Jong and De Ligt, but the example of the operation of this Ajax is Van De Beek. I like him very much." Additionally, Dutch legend Frank De Boer, on the first time he had heard about Van De Beek, said, "Dennis Bergkamp started talking enthusiastically about talent in his youth team. It was a boy who reminded Dennis of himself at that age. That was a signal for me to keep an eye on the guy. That guy was Donny." It's crazy to think Dennis Bergkamp spotted him in a youth team match and now the guy is going out with his daughter. So he might be his future son-in-law. And his former Ajax teammate Frenkie de Jong, on whether Donny had the potential to make a big transfer, said, "I am pretty sure he has the ability. I think he showed in last season in the Champions League, especially in knockout rounds. I think he has shown to the world and everyone in Europe he has the ability to play at that level." Well, Frenkie de Jong was not wrong. and Donny Van De Beek managed to secure his transfer to Manchester United. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video and getting to know Man United's new transfer a bit more. If you haven't already, please do like this video as well as subscribe me for more in the future. Thanks, and I hope to see you on my channel again soon.